Question number 1. 1.86x plus 6.057 equal 7.56x minus 19.8609. Okay, we need to solve for x. So let's identify like terms, this one with this one, right? Because both of them have x, and this one available term with this available term. So I have to collect like terms on one side, another like terms on the other side. And every time when I move over this equal sign, all I'm going to do, flip the sign. If it's positive, they give negative. If it's negative, put positive. So let's do it. 1.86x minus 7.56x, right? Because I moved over this equal sign. Equal negative 19.8609 minus 6.057. Okay, so what do we have? 1.86 minus 7.56. So plus minus we need to subtract, right? And sign gonna be negative because 7.56 is negative. So 7.56 minus 1.86. It's gonna be 0. 15 minus 8 is 7. And here will be left 6. 6 minus 1. And we are getting at a 5.7. So here will be 5.7x is equal. Now negative, negative, we adding, and negative sign will keep it, right? So it's going to be equal 19.8609, 6 point, and again decimal notations are at the point are lined up, 057. So 9, 7, 11, 1 in mind, 8 and 1 is 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, 1 in mind, 1 and 1, 2. So it's going to be negative 25.9179. Okay, we need x, so we divide by negative 5.7. We divide negative 5.7. And x is equal, this is gone. So negative, negative, our answer going to be positive. So let's divide 25.9179. We divide by 5.7. So we need to move here by one position, right? Here, 57, which means I'm going to move this 25. I'm going to move by one position. So my new point, decimal point, is going to be here. So let me clean this. Here we go. Okay, so we have 25, I can divide by 57, 259. So I'm taking 25 divided by 5. I'm guessing 5 times will be overflow. Let me try take 4. If my remainder will be greater than this 57, then I'll take one higher. Not a big deal. 4 times 7, 28. 2 in mind. 4 times 5, 20, and 22. Well, looks like it doesn't cross 50. 9 minus 8 is 1. 5 minus 2 is 31. So it's less than 57, which means we took perfect amount times. Okay, decimal point. Adding here 1. So will it be enough 6 times? 6 times 7, let me try. 6 times 7, 42, 4 in mind. 6 times 5 is 30, and 4, 34. Okay, it's too much. I'm taking 5, going 1 down. Okay, 5. 5 times 7, 35. 3 in mind. 5 times 5, 25, and 3, 28. Perfect. 11 minus 5 is 6. So here we have 0, so borrowing 1 from here. 10 minus 8 is 2, and that's it, 26. The answer is going to be 26. Okay, So adding one more, wait, yeah, we have more, 7, okay. Adding 7, it's gonna be how many times? 267, I guess 4 times again, 228. 4 times, 228. 17 minus 8 is 9, 5 minus 2 is 3, bringing down 9, 399. Okay, so 5 times was 285, that means 6 times 7, if I take 6, 6 times is 7, 42, doesn't fit. 7 times 7, 49, right? Look, should be 7 times 7, 49. 4 in mind, 7 times 5, 35, and 4, 39. Very good, 0. So the answer is 4.547. Finally, kind of long division. So this is number 1. Moving to number 2. Negative 5.14x is equal negative 68824. Okay, dividing by negative 5.14, dividing negative 5.14. There is nothing to combine here. This much x is equal to this much, so this is canceling each other, and x is equal, it's going to be positive, so let's divide. 40 point, Jesus Christ, it's the whole 9 yard number, 68824. Okay, I was just dreaming to divide such a long division. Okay, 5.14, all right. I hear how students say, get what you deserve. You are the one who put this problem for us. And I hear you laughing. That's okay. We can survive, both of us, and me and you guys. Okay, 5.14, so moving by 2 positions, right? To get 514. And here are also 2 positions. Oops. Moving 2 positions, 1, wow. 2 positions, 1 and 2, so it's going to be here. So, okay, let's see. 40 too small, 406 too small, 4068, which means I'm taking 40 and trying to divide by 5. Well, do you think 8 times? Would it be too much? I think it will be. So I'm taking 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. 2 in mind. 7 times 1 is 7, and 2 will be 9, and 7 times 5 is 35. It's coming perfect. 0, 16 minus 9 is 7. Here will be left 9 because I borrowed 4/16 from this 4. 9 minus 5 is 4, and 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, decimal point, we put it here. 8. Okay, so let's take 47 divided by 5. How many times? 9 times, but I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. 9 times 4, let's try. If it's too much, we'll just can lower. 9 times 4, 36, 3 in mind. 9 times 1 is 9, and 3, 12, 1 in mind. 9 times 5, 45, and 1, 46. Bingo! It's very good. 46. Subtract. This is 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. 6 minus 6 is 0, and we're done. Bringing down 2. 822. How many times it's going to be? Definitely 1 times, because 5 times 2 is going to be 10. So it's behind of 8. So 1 time, it's going to be 514. Subtract. 12 minus 4 is 8. 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 minus 5 is 3. All right, bringing down the last one, 3084. Let me see. Which number multiplied by this 4 will give me 4? 6? Let's try. 6 times 4, 24. 2 in mind. 6 times 1 is 6, and 2, it's going to be 8. 6 times 5, 30, and 2, it's going to be 32. No, let me double check. 6 times 4, 24. 2 in mind. 6 times 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and 2 is 8. 30. Okay. I forgot to scratch these 2 and add it. Perfect. We get 0. So x is equal 7.916. All right, let me get rid of this drafting. Number 3. We need to simplify expression. 9.2z minus 3.2 minus 7.3 minus 11.8x. Okay, like terms, this with this, oops, it's z. This with this, and this one with this one, right? Available terms together. Okay, so 9.2 and negative 11.8. So sign is going to be negative, and we get 9.2, 11.8 minus 9.2. 6, 11 minus 9 is 2. 2.6, negative 2.6z. Oops, there is no equal sign. Negative 3.2 and negative 7.3. We need to add, both of them are negative, but sign is going to be negative because nothing to choose from. Both of them are negative. That means result also negative. 3.2, 7.3. This is 5 and this is 10.5. Okay. Question number 4. Tell you what, let me do this way, move it here. Okay. So solve the equation. 4.2y plus 8.4 equal 6.2y minus 3.3. I would like to tell you something here. Look, in this case we had expression. Here we have equation. Why? Because we have equal sign, see? So what's the difference? When you have expression, meaning the equal sign is missing, all you have to do is simplify, combine like terms and simplify. You cannot solve for variable because there is no equal sign. But in this case, number 4, we have equal sign, which means I'm going to find the value of y. You see the difference? Okay. So, like term, this one, 8.4, negative 3.3. All right. So from here, what do we get? 4.2 y minus 6.2 y, because I'm moving over this bridge, right? Equal negative 3.3 minus 8.4. Yes? Okay, so we are going to subtract 6.2 minus 4.2 because signs are different, and put negative sign because 6.2 is greater number. So 0 and 2, 2.0 or 2y equal. On this side, both of them are negative, the sign is going to stay the same, and I'm adding them. 3 plus 4 is 7. 3 plus 8 is 11. We are getting 11.7. Okay, So if we divide by 2, negative 2 rather saying, we are getting y is equal, it's going to be positive because we have negative 11.7 and we have negative 2. So let's divide. 11.7 divided by 2. 5 times 10. So decimal point comes here. 17 divided by 2, it's going to be 8 times 16. And 10 divided by 2 is 5, equal 5.85. All right? Question number 5. So solve the following equation. 6 times x minus 5. Minus 5.15 is equal 5x. All right. So first of all, we have to distribute this 6 by this parenthesis. It's going to be 6x minus 5.15 times 6. 6 times 5, 30, 3 in the mind. 6 times 1 is 6 and 3, 9. 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, 2 positions. I'm moving by 2 positions. It's going to be 30.90 or 9 equal 5x. So from here, 6x minus 5x equal positive 30.9. X is equal 30.9. Okay, moving to simplify problem number 6. It has 7.71 plus 6z minus 10z plus 8.91. Okay, all we have to do is simplify. So this one with this, and this one with this one. So 6z minus 10z is going to be negative 4z. So 7.71, I move it here, I'm getting 8 point, I don't have equal sign, excuse me. Okay, so I have to simplify only. 891 plus 771. 8.91 plus 7.71. 2, 16, 1 in mind, 15, and plus 1, 16. Decimal is here. So plus 16.62. Okay? Question number 7. So what do we have here? We need to solve equation. Now this time we need to solve 3.3 x plus 8.3 equal negative 4.9. So 3.3x is equal negative 4.9, negative 8.3. So 3.3x is equal negative. So let's add 4.9 plus 8.3. 9 plus 3 is 12. 4 plus 8 is 12. And 1, 13. Decimal point. 13.2. Now we need to divide. Right? We need to divide by 3.3. 3.3. This is gone. X is equal. Sign is negative. Now 13.2 dividing by 3.3. Okay, 3.3, I am moving by 1 position to the right, 33, and 13.2, moving by 1 position to the right, it's gonna be 132, right? All right, so let's see how many times. 4 times looks like 12, 12, 13. There we go. Okay, question number 8. 13 over 4x minus 3 equal 3 over x. Well, I realize I give you a lot, but trust me, this is fundamental operations that you are going to use throughout all subjects in math, and it will make your life much easier once you know these things, okay? So I'm doing this, I'm torturing in double quotes to your benefit. All right, so 13 over 4x minus 3 equal 3 over x. Solve the proportion. You can take it as a proportion or you can take it fractional equation. It's the same thing because proportion, because we have x over 5 as, let's say, 2 over 10. It's a proportion, that's true. But also you can accept it as an equation. So, when every time we have proportion, you don't have any additional terms here. Let's say, like I had x over 5 equal to over 10. Let's say if I would put plus 3 or minus 4x, then it would be, you can't treat it as a proportion. But because you have only two terms and both of them fractional, that means you can treat them as a proportion. What does that give you to treat as a proportion? That means you can do cross multiplication, meaning I can write down 10x and equal 5 times 2, okay? And solve it. Same way I'm doing here. 13 times x equal 3 times 4x minus 3. So 13x is equal, distributing 12x minus 9. So moving 12x on this side, 13x minus 12x is equal negative 9, and x is equal negative 9. Nice and easy. Number 9. Okay, same thing is number 9. Also, we can treat as a proportion because we have only one fraction on the left side and one fraction on the right side. So let's see. Number 9. We have 3 over x plus 1 equal 5 over 2x. Okay? So, multiplying 3 times 2x, we are doing cross multiplication. 3 times 2x equal 5 times x plus 1. Okay, we are getting 6x is equal 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, moving here, 6x minus 5x is equal 5. X is equal 5. All right. Number 10, another proportion. Proportions are easy, no? 2 over 9 is equal 8 over 2x plus 3. Now, you can treat it, like I said, as an equation and bring to common denominator, which in this case, common denominator will be 2x plus 3 times 9, which means this left side you had to multiply 2x plus 3, right side multiply by 9. So it's shorter, it's easier sort of to treat it as a proportion because it is proportion in this case. All right, so it's going to be 2 times 2x plus 3 equal 9 times 8. So distribute 4x plus 6 equals 72. Equals 72 minus 6. 4x is equal 66. And x is equal 66 divided by 4. We reduce by 2. It's going to be 33. Reduced by 2 is going to be 2. So we are getting x is equal 33 over 2. Number 11. So, number 11. X plus 2 over x plus 4 is equal 5 over 6. Okay, let's multiply. 6 times x plus 2 equal 5 times x plus 4. So what do we get? 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 2 is 12. Equal 5x plus 20. Okay, 6x minus 5x, I'm subtracting 6x minus 5x is equal 20 minus 12. X is equal 8, and we are done. Number 12. Okay, here we have a table. All right, let's see what kind of table it is going to be. Question number 12. We need to complete this table. Let's see. So, moving up here. What do we have? Here is going to be name 1. I don't like it. Let me do it properly. 2. 1. Well, keep saying and not doing. 2 and 3. Okay. Well, let me try if this way will work. No. Okay. So what do we have here? Percentage. Here we have decimal. Here we have integer, fraction, or mixed number. Integer, fraction, mixed number. Okay, it's not seen well. I need to move all this down here. Okay. So this one I need to bring it here. And this one move it down so I can feed it. Okay. Let's see, otherwise impossible to read. Integer, fraction, mixed number. Okay. So we are given 500%. We are given 4.2 decimal. And we are given mixed number 3.3 and 1 over 50. So what we are going to do? So if it's given 500%, we have to convert into decimal. We have to convert into integer mixed fraction. If 4.2 given in decimal notation, I have to convert into percentage, and I have to convert into fraction, integer, or mixed number. I am given mixed number 3.1 over 50. I have to convert into percentage, and to decimal point, decimal notation. Now, this question number 12 is especially important because we are going to use all kinds of conversions. Decimal, mixed fraction, percentage. It's very important. Students are sometimes struggling, so please pay attention and make sure you understand, because there is no way to get 3.150 get to percentage right away. You have to go through decimal, and this is not out of the blue decimal notation given in the middle between percentage and integer, because you cannot jump from fraction mixed number to percentage, and you cannot jump from percentage to mixed number or fraction. Everything is going to go through decimal notation. That's why decimal is right in the middle. So let's do it. 500%. So question number, write down 500%. First, I need to go to get a fraction or mixed number. I have to convert percentage to decimal notation. To convert it, I have to divide by 100. 500 divided by 100. Or, rather saying, how I can divide it. Let me clean this. Remember, division by 100. I'm taking and moving by 2 position to the left. 500, my point is here, right? Let me use black color. So divided by 100, 2 zeros, 2 positions, 1 and 2. As a decimal notation is going to be 5. Okay, well, you can represent 5.0, doesn't matter. 5. Okay, so once we got decimal notation, let me write down. This is going to be 5. And now from 5, we're going to convert into integer, fraction, and mixed number. Since the number is whole number, right, integer, we are leaving the way it is, 5. Moving to next one, 4.2 decimal. If I want to represent as a percentage, so look, let me create some template here. So from percentage to decimal, we divide by 100. From decimal to percentage, we multiply by 100. So 4.2, if I want to convert to percentage, it's going to be 4.2, so 1 position and 2 positions, 100, right? It's going to be 420, right? 10. So let me rewrite. Let's do this way. 42, 4.2 is equal. Okay, 4.2, moving 1 position and then 2 positions, right? And it's going to be 420, correct? And we get 420%. Now, 4.2, we need to convert into mixed fraction. Now, that's a different story. Let me clean this. You can write down so you can keep it, whoever doesn't know. Now, we need to convert to mixed or fraction. 4.2, very easy. 4 is a whole number, so we leave it alone. And 2 is a tenth, right? So 2 tenths. It's going to be 1 and 5. So the answer is going to be 4.1 fifth. 4.1 fifth. Okay, now third one, 3.1 over 50. To get percentage, I have to go through decimal. Let's convert to decimal first of all. This 3, it's a whole number, we leave it alone. 1 divided by 50. You're going to get 0.02. Let me divide. So it's going to be 0, right? Whole number. Adding another 0, 10 by 50, again 0, 100 by 50 is 2, 0.02. So, and we have free, whole number will be 3.02. So 3.02. And now from decimal, we need to get percentage. So 3.02, we need to multiply by 100 to get percentage, right? So 3.02 multiplying by 100, meaning 2 positions, 1 and 2, and we are getting 302, right? 302. Okay, this is very useful problem, guys. Another one, let's do it. I'm glad I put these problems there because it's very important. Question number 13. I'm going to, well, it's a bigger table where we can survive. Just make sure we can do it. So this is percentage, decimal, and fraction. Okay. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, it's completely ugly. 3. Okay. I'll do this way. And another one. And we are ready to start. No. Okay, I'll leave it as it is. All right, so we have 25%. We have here 0.245. We have here 3/4. We have here 11 and 1/9%. Here we have 7/8. And we have 7.5%. Okay. So, what we are going to do here, we need to convert everything. Percentage into decimal into fraction. All right. So 25% to convert to decimal. What do? We divide, right? 25, decimal is here, so moving by 1 and 2. 0.25. Now, 0.25 converting into fraction. It's gonna be 25 over 100, right? Because two decimals, two positions, tenth and hundredths. That's why we divide by 100. This is 1, this is 4, and we are getting 1/4. Next one, 0.245. So to get a percentage, we need to multiply by 100. So multiply meaning moving by 2 positions, 1 and 2. Which is going to be equal 24.5. Yes? Percent. Okay? And converting to fraction, what do we have? 0.245 convert to fraction, it's going to be 245 because we have 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, that's mean tenths, hundredths, and thousand divided by thousand. Okay, reduced by 5, it's going to be 49. Reduced by 5 is going to be 200. So the answer is 49 over 200. All right. Next, 11 and 1/8. No, 11 1/9%. First of all, we need to get to decimal notation. So let's do it. 11 and 1/9 is equal. 11 is a whole number. So 1/9 I am dividing. 1 divided by 9 is going to be 0 point, right? 0, 1 adding, this is going to be 1, 9. 10 divided by 9, again, it's going to be 1. So, and so on. So it's going to be 0.1, and I'm putting like a repeating sign. Okay? And we are getting, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. See, I missed it. 3, 4. Okay, no problem. I'll add here. Okay. That's it. And here will be this down, this coming down, and I have no idea why I didn't do this one also same way. It's a part of the, okay, understood, part of the square. Okay, that's okay, we have it. So 3/4 I'll put here, not a big deal. Okay, here we got 0.1. Now I'm going to convert into fraction, right? 0.1, 1, it's gonna be, you see, 11.11. Okay. Oops. It's gonna be 11.11. That was a mistake, but that's a percentage, right? Which means this is also a percentage because I haven't converted. All I did represented mixed fraction in the format of decimal the notation, right? Now, since this is percentage, now I need to convert into decimal notation. To convert to decimal notation, I have to divide by 100, which means it's going to be 11.1111, moving by 2 positions, 0, 0, right? And I'm getting 0.1111, which is equal 0.11. Once we have decimal notation, now to convert into mixed fraction, right? Oh, hold on, it's supposed to be this color because we are solving this one. Okay. Now 0.11 we want to convert into fraction, which is going to be 11 over 100, right? That's for fraction. So let's see, 100 divided by 11, it's going to be 1 over 9. Okay? 11 over 100. So approximately it's going to be 1 over 9. All right, let me write down. Next one, 7 over 8. Let's convert 7 over 8 into decimal notation first. Seven divided by 8, 0.0. 70 divided by 8 is 8 times 64. Remainder is 6. Adding 0, 60 divided by 8, 7 times, 56. And 40 divided by 8 is 5. So it's going to be 0.875. Okay. 0.875. And now to convert the decimal to percentage, what we are going to do, we need to multiply by 100, right? So 0.875, it's going to be equal, moving by 2 position to the right, and we are getting 87.5%. Next, 7.5%. Is a decimal notation. It's going to be 0.075, correct? Okay, let's write down. Now 0.075, to convert into fraction, it's going to be 75 over 1, 2, 3 decimal notation, so it's going to be 1,000. 75 by 25, it's going to be, it's going to be 3. And 1,000 divided by 25, it's going to be 40. So answer is going to be 3 over 40. And lastly, we have fraction 3/4. We need to get decimal notation and we need to get percentage. So first of all, let's convert 3/4, convert into percentage, right? 3 divided by 4. It's going to be 0.75. 3/4 is a 75%. Okay, let me save time because you already know how to divide, right? 0.75. And if I have 0.75, moving by 2 positions to the right, which is multiplying by 100, I'm getting 75%. We are done. Okay. Number 14. Write the mixed number as percentage, 3 and 9 over 10. So 3 and 9 over 10. I'm writing down as a decimal first. It's going to be 3.9 because 9 over 10 is 0.9, right? You write down 9 and then move by one position. You get 0.9. So since I have 3 also, it will be 3.9. And 3.9 if it's decimal, then to get percentage, we move by 2 positions to the right, right? 1 and 2. So it's going to be equal 390%. Another mixed number into percentage. So 6 and 1/2 is equal 6.1/2. It's a 0.5, right? So will be 6.5. And as a percentage, 6.5, I'm multiplying by 100, which means moving by 2 positions to the right. I'm getting 650%, 650%. Number 16. Write the fraction as a percent. 19 over 25. We can't go to percent until we convert into decimal notation. So 19 over 25. It's going to be 0, right? 0, 190. So how many times? 7 times 2 is 14. We have 19. Should be safe. 7 times 5, 35. 3 in mind. 7 times 2, 14, and 3, 17. So 5, 2, 250. It's, oh, no, it's not safe. Hold on. Oh, okay. 1. 150 by 25, that's a 6 time. Okay. So it's equal 0.76, which is going to be 76%. I kind of have enough. It's one after another. Previous video I recorded 24 questions. Now I'm recording 22 questions. So forgive me if here and there I do silly mistakes. Okay, number 17. Write decimal as a percentage. 0.8. Couldn't be easier. Multiply by 100. 8 and one more 0, 80%. Write 4 as a percentage. Decimal 4 as a percentage. Going to be 400, right? Percent. 1, 2. Decimal moving here. 19. 0.3768. Okay, that's a decimal. So it's going to be 37.68%. Yes? Number 20. 27 to over 7%. First, we need to go through decimal, right? Before we get fraction. So it's going to be 27 point. Let's divide 2 by 7. It's going to be 0 decimal point. So 20 by 7 is going to be twice 14. Here we get 60, then 8 times 56. 40. It's going to be 5 times 35. So, and then 50, it's gonna be 7 times. 49, 10 by 7, it's gonna be 1, 7. Okay, 30 by 7, it's gonna be 4 times, and enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it's going, keep in mind, if division going unlimited length, then usually the 6 digits after decimal point. So here it's going to be 27.285714. Okay? Now from here to get, I'm going to round it up. So it's going to be approximately 27.29. Okay, so now 27, it's a decimal notation, it's a decimal format of percentage. Now 27.29%, it's gonna be 0.2729. Yes, because we divide by 100, right? And from here, 0.2729, it's gonna be equal 2729 divided by the 4 digits, right, in the decimal notation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you might get a little bit different number, or the correct answer will be a little bit different number because there is a lot of here rounding. So if you miss this question, you won't get the right answer, contact me, I'll give you credit because I'll check, see how you arrived, obviously. But I'll give you credit gladly because it's a rounding number, so it can be different result. Okay. 21. What do we have? 11.25. 11.25%. So if we convert to decimal notation, actually this decimal notation, the format of decimal notation. So now I'm going to convert percentage into decimal, which is going to be 0.1125. Okay, and that's turned into fraction. It's going to be 1125 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Okay, 1125 over 10,000. Obviously we can reduce by 5 because both of them end with 5 or 0. Any number that ends with 5 or 0, you can divide by 5. So it's going to be, by 5, it's going to be 2, 10, remainder is 1, 12 by 5 is 2, and then remainder 2, 25 by 5 is 5. Now this one by 5 is 2, and the zeros I'm writing down. Again, dividing by 5 again, because I get again 5 and zeros. So 22, what am I doing? 22 by 5, it's going to be 4. And then the remainder is 2. 25 by 5 is 5. Okay, now 20 by 5 is 400. All right, reducing more. By 5, it's going to be 9. Here, it's going to be 80. So the answer is going to be 9 over 80. See, this time the numbers were talking, there was an approximation, and we got answer easily. And the last question, number 22. 18% is equal, so it's going to be 0.18, right? And now convert to fraction, it's going to be 18 over 100, because 18, 1, 2 position, so 1, 2. Let's reduce by 2, will be 9 by 2, will be 50. And that's it. We are done. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching. So one more time, when you have to convert from percentage to fraction, if there are a lot of rounding going on, contact me and I'll give you credit for that. Okay? See you next video.